Hello everyone. I am Michael Roy and I am from Deakin University. In here, I'm going to tell you about my project. I'm going to explain my project, that how it works, the working of it, and the file Python file which I've used, and all the other things. So in this project, this is my setup. In this project, I have used a solenoid pull SQR, a relay, some jumper wires, uh, a Raspberry Pi camera module, Raspberry Pi, a keyboard, a mouse, and a LED for my project. Actually, the main purpose of the LED is just to visualize for the GUI. Instead of that, you can also use the VNC server, if but still you still have to get an LED at the first place, right? So let's start the project. So the basic principle and the basic idea of my project is so that the door of my home can open itself if someone shows his face in front of the camera, and if the camera recognizes the person, it will open the door and let him in, and after letting him in, it will close the door automatically. So actually, for closing the door, I am missing a spring. So in here, you can use the spring in there, so that it can close the door after it opens it. You will get to know about it in a second. So second, so in this file, you have to use some code files. So as you can see, there are three code files in there. Name code 1, code 2, and code 3. So in the code 1, the camera is, we are giving the input to the camera of a face so that it can store it in its database, and we can use it afterwards. So in code 2, it's the machine learning part of the project. So we are training our Raspberry Pi, so that it can recognizes the face afterwards when it is in front of the camera. And the main code is the code 3. In the code 3, if there is a face in front of the camera, so it will open the door. So here's the code in which here's the code of the GPIO, where I am allowing the which in which I am giving the signal to the relay. So when the face is in front of the camera, it will send a signal to the relay, uh, which will further open the door, and after opening the door, it will close the door itself. So let's try it. Raspberry Pi. So first I will go to the uh, project part, and then I will run the code 1. So right now I'm running my first code so that the Raspberry Pi can get an input of my face. So it's a training session. So after writing the code, it will ask for my name, and as my name is Michael, I've entered it, and now the Raspberry Pi, and now the camera is getting my face. Here's the camera, and he's getting so it is getting my face, and now I'll be running the second code, which is over here. First I'll go over there, and then it is the second code. So in the second code, it is training the machine so that it can recognize faces. In here, I have already input some faces. So as you can see, it is in the form of dictionary. So there are 6 faces in there, and now I will run the third code, in which if the face is in front of the camera, the door will unlock. So now I'm running the code 3. So in here, I I will show my face to the camera, and as per the program, the door should be unlocked. After running the code, as you can see, the camera starts working, and there's a solenoid, and there's the relay. And as I will show my face to the camera, please have a look. As you can see, the relay sends signal to the solenoid and the door unlocked. So that's the purpose of my project, to unlock the door whenever there is a recognizable person out whenever there is a recognizable person in front of the camera. And that's it for from my side. Thank you.